I remind you that we have a horse rule. The first horse rule is before meeting session, we encourage you to check internet connection, camera, microphone, and adjust your device to your body height. Second, please keep in mind that we are in professional environment, so we need to dress well and sit upright. Third, if we have dinner prepared, we can eat it during break time. Please be informed that our break will only 5 minutes. During meeting rule, please mute or turn off your microphone unless you are speaking to minimize distraction and appreciate people who are speaking. To ensure smoothness of the event, the host can mute participants. Second, please turn on your camera. We want to see smile, and you are welcome to show gesture like thumb up, nod, shake head for no, and clapping if you really like it. Third, try to stand up and look at your camera when delivering speech. Remember to look for the timer. During meeting suggestion, call out the name of the person you are referring to before start talking. And second, you can switching between gallery and speaker view. Okay, so before we start, I will remind you a little bit story about today. This day is we have internet, which we call World Wide Web, is found in this day, and it is found by this person. If you want to credit him, because he found name is Berners-Lee. And that I will give control back to start the meeting. I will give control to our president, Batoro Aji. Let's welcome Toro Aji.
Thank you, SAA. Hi, everyone. It's Aji again. So how are you guys tonight? Oops. I hope you are, and I believe that you are in a great condition. Okay, welcome to Magical Ballet Toastmasters. So especially I want to welcome to the guests who are first time come here. So welcome again. And since we have guests, so I'm going to explain what is a little bit about Toastmaster. So what is Toastmaster? Well, Toastmaster is a place if you want to better yourself in public speaking and leadership. At first, you might find it as a club or an organization, but once you join, you're gonna find more. Some people, or many people actually, consider it as a second home. Yes, because we become like a family. So yeah, Toastmaster is a good place for us to learn public speaking, leadership, and then to connect with others. And in Toastmasters meeting, in our regular meeting, we have someone who will be in charge in guiding us through the whole session of the meeting, and we call it the Toastmasters of the meeting. And the Toastmasters of the meeting tonight is going to be Eric Big Johnson, all the way from America. So to the Toastmasters of the meeting today, Eric, I welcome you and give the control to you.
Thank you, Aji. Greetings from Colorado. Tonight's theme is No Legacy is So Rich as Honesty. When I was 27 years old, I had moved away from Indiana. I'd come to Colorado, and my mom came to visit, and she asked me, "So Eric, when are you going to bring a girl home for us to meet?" She didn't know I was gay. I had been hiding it for years. Now, I know I consider myself an honest person. I never actually told a lie, but part of lying is withholding the truth. So there's a fine line, and it's something everyone has to figure out for themselves. And what I've discovered through coming out of the closet is that that authenticity comes from the ability to speak one's truth, no matter how it makes myself feel or even how it makes other people feel. So tonight I've asked some of the speakers to share with me 2 truths and a lie, and we will try to guess which is the truth and which is the lie. Let me start by sharing our meeting agenda. Do I have permission to share the screen?
Yes, I think.
Okay, great. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the present button. Here we go. So our meeting is broken into 3 parts. The first part will be, well, actually, we've got this introductory section where I'll be introducing the general evaluator, and she will be introducing her team. From there, we have our 3 sections: the prepared speech. I'm gonna hit skip it. And we've got 3 great speakers tonight. The table topics, where people will be doing impromptu speeches. And then we'll have a 5-minute intermission, or 3-minute, I guess. And when we come back, we'll be doing the speech evaluations. This is the heart of the meeting, where we get to learn from each other what we're doing well and what we could do better. So I didn't rehearse this, as you can tell. So I'm trying to be honest. So let's introduce let's welcome our general evaluator, Melita. Can we spotlight Melita to the screen? Because I'm going to be sharing your nickname's Lita, right? I get confused when there's 2 names. Lita, can we spotlight Lita and myself?
Yeah, I already spotlighted.
Ready, Eric.
And you as well.
Oh, you and I are spotlighted?
Yep.
Oh, because I can see everybody. I'm confused. So to keep things short, I'm going to be sharing a statement, and everyone has to guess if it's true or false. When she told a recruiter that I love meeting new people when she got interviewed, and that was her strength. Is it true or is it a lie? Thumbs up if it's true, thumbs down if it's a lie. True, true, lie. Lita, tell us. It's true. Oh, it's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. I hate people.
Take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Eric. Now I would like to say congratulations for the first time being Tom tonight. So everybody, please give a big applause to Eric. Yeah. All right. I'm going to continue what Eric did because I'm not alone. I have a group of friends. I'm going to call it my partner in crime to help me in this meeting this evening. All right. So probably Zoom host Danny, could you spotlight Aji, Dede, John, Anda, and also Dita, because I'm gonna reveal the true story about them. Okay, all right. Give your big smile, everyone, because tonight, this evening, you're not going to be the same person anymore. Well, let's start with Aji. Okay, Aji is going to be our table topic evaluator. Before he introduces himself and what he's going to do, I'm going to tell you all that Aji's biggest lie is saying that he is okay. So when you text him or you ask him and he said that I'm okay, that's totally BS. Okay, Aji, credit is yours.
Well, disclaimer first. It's because Lita asked that very hard question, very last minute. So I got nervous and I get confused. All right. So my role today, I will be table topic evaluator. So basically, in the table topic session later on, I will be listening to all the speakers, and I will take note on what is good and what can be improved. And then in the evaluation session, I will come back with my observation and my feedback for the speakers. Thank you. And back to you, G.
Thank you, Aji. What's good and what's to be improved? All right. So I believe that's gonna be the truth. Yeah, Aji's not gonna lie. He's not gonna lie to us about what's good and what's to be improved. All right. Next to our handsome grammarian, I'm gonna call Dede. Okay, Dede. He's pretty. I don't know what can I say. You're so sweet, but you're sometimes like a fake person because when his parents ask him what time did you sleep last night, he gonna say, oh, I'm gonna sleep earlier. I'll sleep at 9 or 10. But in fact, he sleep like over midnight. I'm not sure what he did, but here we go, Dede.
Okay, first of all, that is true. I sometimes lied, but anyway, it is what it is. Okay, fellow Toastmasters, my name is Dede. I'm your grammarian, and it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, how they deliver their words. And so, for today's meeting, the word is outspoken, which means one stating opinions, especially if they are critical, controversial, or if they're just plain stupid. An example of using this word is we need to be more vigilant and more outspoken about these matters. So the grammarians want to encourage all speakers here to use the word of the day, and I will give the grammar reports at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Lita.
Thank you, Dede. Before I continue to the next, my partner in crime, Zoom host Danny, could you please add John Manurung? Yeah, I'm missing one person here. Thanks, Danny. Okay, our next, my partner in crime is our accountant, John. Do you know, John, you're so quiet, but then you say to women that you love, you probably love her that much, but you said you don't love her. That's a pity. I believe that you're gonna be regret forever in your life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our accountant, John.
Okay, thank you, Melita. So, ladies and gentlemen, my role is today is counter. The purpose of the counter is to note words and sound that are used as a crutch or post filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and, you know, and other lexical words. I will also listen for filler sound, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. At, at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you.
Thank you, John. All right, I challenge you to say I love her, I love you to your woman that you really love, right? Okay, next, move on to our timer, Anda Wijaya. His biggest lie is he is claiming to be a strong man, but originally his heart is soft. Oh my God. All right, Anda, screen is yours.
Okay. Today, my role as a timer. As a timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speech, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. Table topic speaker should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. Those giving speech should limit their remarks to their speech to their specific speech time. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 until 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. Most other speeches should be 5 until 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. The individual evaluation should be between 2 until 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. Thank you. Back to G.
All right, thank you so much for a very detailed information about timer, but unfortunately we do not have icebreaker speaker tonight, and also all speakers will be given extra time, 30 seconds. Okay, thank you, Anda. Now, last but not least, we're gonna go to our ballot counter, Andita Triwahyuni. His biggest lies is being good and polite. I know her for almost 3 years, and that's a totally lie. Dita?
Hello, Melita. So, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today I will be your ballot counter, and my task for today is to collect and count votes for the prepared speech section, table topic, and evaluation. The ballot poll will be sent to you after the evaluation section, and you can vote for the best speaker from each section, and I will report it at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Melita.
All right, thank you. That's all our introductions, and I'm gonna give it back the control to our Tom.
Thank you, Lita. Can we have everyone show me jazz hands or applause? We want to light up the screen with our hands and give Lita a big round of applause and all of her team. Thank you for a great job. So our next portion of the meeting will be the prepared speeches. And I'm going to be introducing the evaluators, who will then introduce the speakers. Our first speech will be Miranda Rumi, and her evaluator will be Vuni. I'd like to invite Vuni to the stage. And she wrote an event, and we're going to try to guess if it's true or false. When I was 12, I jumped on a trampoline 1,000 times a day for 365 days because my mom told me it would make me grow taller. Is it true or not true? Thumbs up if you believe it. I only see one thumb on my screen. Okay. Is it true or false? Vuni. Vuni, can you hear me?
It's true, but Natalie doesn't believe it.
Okay, thank you, and please introduce our first speaker.
All right, thank you so much. Our very first speaker tonight, distinguished Toastmaster Miranda. She's doing her innovative planning pathway, level 2, project 1. The purpose of her project tonight is for her to practice to connect with the audience by presenting a topic that is not familiar with the audiences. So my role tonight is to evaluate the speaker's ability to present an unusual topic but still keeps the audience engaged. For that, I will need help from the floor. I need to be outspoken tonight to ask you to all turn on your video, because that's how I gauge whether the audience are engaged. Timer, please note that Miranda will have 8 to 10 minutes. Please help me to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Miranda Rumi.
Wait, let me, I need a little bit of time to set up my video and everything. All right, just a second. Okay, so can you guys see me clearly? This is a little bit of an operation. Yeah,
Yes.
Good?
Good and beautiful.
Okay. All right. So I will. Okay, let me drink because this is a long speech.
Okay, I will now announce your speech title, yeah?
Yes.
Right. Miranda Rumi, Discovering and Elevating Your Gift. Discovering and Elevating Your Gift. Distinguished Toastmaster Miranda Rumi.
Thank you, Puni. A few months ago, I found this course called Teach Your Gift. I've always wanted to teach what I know and have an online course. So I joined only to find out that it's an intro to a very expensive year-long online business accelerator program. I've taken so many of this kind of courses, but this one has a team of high-level coaches, trainings, and they guaranteed that we'll earn back the $20,000 we invest. Since I failed so many times at this kind of courses, I thought if I committed to this kind of money, I'll take it seriously. If I didn't want to lose the investment. I was certain I'd ace it because I already had training programs I could teach. But the same thing happened like before. I couldn't get motivated, continuously doubting myself, my ability, and not being excited about my craft or my knowledge. After 2.5 months, I decided to cut my losses and drop out of the program and lost a lot of money. But I knew I was never going to be excited about it. I was depressed, frustrated, and I couldn't understand why this kept happening. I thought I knew what my purpose was. I thought I loved what I did. I thought I was good at what I did. But why all this hesitation, doubts, feeling I was not good enough, never quite ready? And if I were being really honest with myself, despite being able to perform well under duress and looking confident when I did it, these emotions had been plaguing me all my life. And so I was sick and tired of being like this. If this same thing happened again and again for decades, then there's not much hope for my life changing. I hit rock bottom. So I finally fell to my knees and prayed to God. I prayed out of depression and hopelessness. I told God I couldn't live like this anymore. I couldn't figure out the answer by myself. My prayer was soon answered in a series of serendipitous events. And I thought I should have hit rock bottom and prayed sooner. To cut the story short, I was led to this book called Act Like Success, Think Like Success, Discovering Your Gift and the Way to Life's Riches by Steve Harvey, the Black American comedian. Most notoriously known for calling out the wrong Miss Universe in 2015. So I read the book and cried because the words Steve said just struck my heart and he hit my deep longing. He talked about gift in the way that I never heard before. So I did the process of discovering my gift and eventually found what my gift was. And the main things that he said in the book will happen after you found your gift happened for me. All the hesitancy, self-doubt, insecurities, worries, fears, restlessness, lacking motivation and excitement dissipated. Things clicked and I felt a sense of completion and I finally feel that I belong to this life. And I have this newfound confidence about why I'm here and life starting to make sense to me. Once I claimed my gift, I was downloaded with lots of ideas, possibilities, and opportunities. I've done all the emotional healing, the inner work, childhood recovery, and I'm 59. So while all that had helped me so much, I never felt this sense of calm and inner peace within me that doesn't waver or fluctuates with what's happening on the outside. I stopped worrying about what people think. I stopped doubting myself or my ability and just get busy with my gift. And guys, it's the best feeling ever. My gift is to make things better in a complete or holistic way. For me, that means when I see things, potentials, and opportunities, when I see things, I see potentials, possibilities, and opportunities for improvement to make them bigger, greater, better, more meaningful, more beautiful, and all that. In the past, I've been challenged by my family, teachers, people who don't understand my gift, who told me I was just dreaming too big and not being realistic and to come back to earth. Any of you had experienced that? I'm sure I'm not alone here. My gift was killed many times when it was not appreciated, not understood, but when they were seen and recognized, and I was given the freedom to explore and express my gift to its fullest. That's when I soared with my gift, and the results, be it the event, product, became so successful. And one thing that is inconsistent in my life is the question, how can this be better? What is possible? Knowing my gift gives me the freedom and permission to show up with my gift unapologetically and with confidence. I used to feel annoyed, defensive when people don't get me. Now it doesn't bother me anymore. I'd be, yeah, you can think whatever, believe whatever, but I know my gift and I'm happy with my gift. Thank you very much. Now I have so many ideas what to do with my gift. I'm already working on a course to teach people how to find their gift because of the joy that has given me. And I've started writing a book about it, and several others are already in the pipeline. And I wake up every morning with excitement and zest to start my day. And this is so important because I wasn't like that. So you probably wonder, what is a gift then? Your gift is not your talent, not your passion, not your hobby, but it's a unique gift that God gave you when He created you. No one else has the same gift as you. It's yours and with you all the time. So no one can take it away from you. And it also means that you don't need to envy other people's gift because you have your own, which is just as valuable and as meaningful as anyone else's. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Your gift is one piece of the puzzle. Without your gift, there'll be a hole in the whole picture. So once you discover that gift and looking at what you have done with that gift, if you look at your successes, the best moments in your life were when your gift was present and expressed fully. Now you're probably wanting to know how you can discover your gift. There's no clear and easy answer to this, and it is a process rather than a clear step-by-step formula. But I can share with you my process. Number one, ask yourself this question. What is the single thing I do at my absolute best with the least amount of effort? Number two, look at clues from your childhood, dreams, or fascination, or something that you said, I've always wanted to do this. Okay. And then number three, remember if you ever said, I've always wanted to do it, but, and just note that down as a clue. And then think about people who admire your ability or skill that you think was no big deal for you because you never needed to learn it, but for them, it's such a big deal. And then number five, from all those clues, keep thinking and asking about question number one. What is it that I do at my absolute best with the least amount of effort? And if you're getting close to it, you'll get a sense in your body, like something is right. Something is clicking like a long lost dear friend. This process may take days, weeks, or months, and it would be a work in progress. And it will become clearer and clearer, like writing a paragraph, then you shorten it to a long sentence, then a shorter sentence, and finally, just a few succinct words. I will leave you with this. If you're not sure what your life purpose is, if you're always in doubt, feeling lost, feeling fearful about the future, often in depression, often feeling anxiety, and you're stuck in the past because you're not living with your gift. And that's all because you're not living in your gift at this time. So don't make goals if you don't know what your gift is, because the wrong goal would feel hard to achieve, and it would not give you joy and motivation in the process. So make finding your gift the most important task in your life, because you are important, you are unique, you are special, and the world is waiting for you to show up with your gift. Back to you, Eric.
Thank you, Toastmaster Miranda. Can we give her a big round of applause, however you do that? Miranda, you are a gift to our whole club and to everyone you meet. Thank you for sharing. Our next speaker is Natalie, and she will be introduced by Alicia. And Alicia sent me this little tidbit. We're going to decide if we think it's true or not. I shoot guns and was going to be an Olympian. What do you think? Thumbs up if you believe it. Is it true? I shoot guns and I was going to be an Olympian. Alicia, is it true?
It's true.
Wow. Okay. Please let us know about Natalie and her speech.
Thank you very much, Eric. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I will be evaluating Natalie Chahiati, and I've got the name right for once. Natalie is delivering from the mentoring program. So this is a sub-program off of the Toastmasters Pathways program. Once you've completed level 2, you'll be able to do this. Now, the part that Natalie will be speaking from is the mentoring. So I'll read the purpose statement out for everyone. The purpose of this project is for the member to apply her mentoring skills to a short-term mentoring assignment. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of her first experience as a Toastmasters mentor, and for the timer, 5 to 7 minutes. I'd now like to welcome Natalie Chahiati with 3 M's in mentoring. 3 M's in mentoring. Please welcome to the virtual lectern, Natalie Chahiati.
Let me take you back to 2015. I joined Toastmaster in Bali in 2014, and in 2015, it's been a year since I've been a member in Magical Bali Toastmasters Club. Many people will think, oh, Natalie will have an amazing mentor. Look at her now. Guys, there was no mentor. At that time, the club was struggling, and there was only 8 of us in the club. In one meeting, only 3 people turned up. 3 of us adopted triple rules in one meeting. So let's not talk about mentoring. There was nothing happening at that time. And after trying to develop the club for a bit, we finally got new members coming in. And looking back, you know, in the past 7 years, I realized that one of the reasons why I stay in Toastmasters is also because of the members, because of them who have become some of my mentees. So this speech is dedicated to all of my mentees, whether you are here now or you are not here. This speech is for you all as a thank you from me. Okay. So let me also share some of the things that I learned throughout this mentoring experience. In terms of mentoring, I believe that how I did it and how I share it, I can sum it up in 3 M. The first M is to meet them where they are. I remember some of my mentees, they're also present here. I see Seni and Bu Emi and also Rini. They all have like great stories to share, but they don't really know how to deliver that message, and they don't really have enough confidence to deliver an impactful speech. So when we do the mentoring process, I ask them, what do you think is your strength and what point of improvement that you want to achieve through this mentoring program? And all three of them say, I want to learn how to structure my speech. I want to give a confident speech, Natalie. So from that first phase of identifying their strength and their improvement that they wanted to achieve in the mentoring process, we can work together to achieve that. And I'm glad to say that when I ask them now, Seni, Bu Emi, and also Rini, who's not here today, I think they will say that they've progressed in their journey. I can also see that their speech has been structured in a more effective way. And also the stories that they have, it's not just potential stories anymore, but it was already an impactful story. Bu Emi, congratulations on winning the 3rd place in storytelling contest. And the second M in the mentoring is to mentor them to achieve their potentials. One of the things that I believe in mentoring is to help them be the best version of themselves. If Miranda said your gift is something that God has given you, then mentoring for me is also a gift that I can give to my mentees to help them to be the best version of themselves. As a mentor, I will encourage us all not to try to make our mini Natalie or mini Alicia or mini Miranda, but help our mentees to be the best version of themselves. Let me share a story about Bafesh and Lufti, one of my recent mentees from Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. When I asked them, this is like Bafesh was in 2019 to 2020, and Lufti was recently in 2021. When I asked them, what do you want to achieve in Toastmasters? They shared similar answers, and they said, Nat, I want to be an eloquent speaker, impactful speaker, and I want to win speech contests. Okay, then let's focus our energy and our mentoring on that. So what I shared with them is what I've learned as I went, the fundamentals of communication, of public speaking. And by the way, if you are here, same like me, a dinosaurs from the old program, you know who you are? We love our CC book, Competent Communicator book, because it actually lay down all of the foundation of the basic communication and public speaking. So I shared with them the foundation of communication and public speaking. And also I shared with them some of the insights that I gained through my contest experience. And I'm so happy when they achieve something. Like last year, Bafesh won the 3rd place in district evaluation contest. And this year, Lufti won 3rd place also in division evaluation contest. So I learned that when you mentor someone and they achieve something, their joy become your joy as well. And then the 3rd M in the mentoring for me is it helps create meaningful relationships. Last year, when I first started to embark on my public speaking journey, I actually had a secret meeting with some of the members here. I invited Denny, I invited Ben, I invited Prana, Bafesh, and I think I invited 2 other members as well. And I asked them, guys, I have this passion and I have this goal to be a professional public speaker. What do you think is my strength? What do you think of the alleys that I can improve or I can explore on? And some of ideas how to achieve this. And this has turned out to be a productive meeting because that laid down the groundwork of my plan since July last year to basically get any opportunities that arise to gain stage experience and to put myself out there. So in Toastmasters, the mentoring has limited time, but the relationship that we built upon that mentoring was limitless. It can still last even after so many years and so many time. Just like what I've shared earlier with all of my mentees, and maybe you've seen some of them. Some of them, like Soma, this guy over here, he was my first mentee back in 2016. And my last mentee, Lufti and Dian, in 2021. I just want to say that in mentoring, I want to thank all of my mentees who inspired me to make this speech. Thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your journey. And also thank you for remind me to keep humble and to keep learning. And let's make mentoring a meaningful relationship. Back to you.
Thank you, Natalie. Let's give her a big round of applause and fill the stage with hearts. I just saw a heart there. I remembered to ask you for that. Meet them where they are, find the best version of yourself, and build meaningful relationships. What a great summary. And the phrase, their joy becomes your joy, wraps it up for me. Natalie says that when she was playing an online game, a girl once confessed to me she thought I was a guy. Is it true? Natalie, is it true or false?
I want to see the reaction first. Do you think it's true or false?
Thumbs up if you think it's true.
Wow, it's a false.
Ah. Our next speaker is Ayu, and will be introduced by Reno. Reno says he went to Antarctica to study and learn about the food and the culture. You think it's true? I don't think anyone believes this one. Actually, when he wrote this, he thought it was going to be a guessing game, like who said that? And then he sent me two more, and they're both obvious, and everyone knew them. So welcome to the stage, Reno, and please introduce our third speaker.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster, for the meeting. So tonight, I'm going to evaluate one of the senior members of Magical Valley Toastmaster Club, Ayu Wirawati. And she's tonight going to do a level 5 project. The name is Reflect on Your Path. And I think this is the last project on the entire pathways that she's in now. And the purpose of this project is for the members to reflect on his or her growth during the completion of the entire path, and also for the member to share some of the aspect of their growth during the completion of the path. So please welcome our third speaker for tonight, Ayu Wirawati, with My Nightmare, My Motivation.
Am I audible? Yes, okay. Miss Wira, can you help me? I think it's going to be my turn to deliver my baby that time. Can you replace me to deliver a speech on the graduation? For Toastmasters and guests, do you know what was my reaction after that offer? I was speechless. I didn't know what to say, was frozen. I didn't say yes, either no. And that situation made me end up in knowing and also becoming part of this beautiful community, Toastmaster Club. I'm a teacher. I have some experiences teaching preschool, primary, sometimes secondary, and also adult. Teaching this different level of student is not a big deal for me because I can use different kind of strategies that match with them. But with public speaking, it's something different. For me, public speaking is a nightmare. So I've been always thinking about the offer given to me at that time. It's always becoming a nightmare. I can focus at night. I couldn't sleep well. I was thinking, how can I do it? Can I perform well? What should I do? It seems like there are two things swirling in my head, the devil thought and the angel one. The devil thought keeps saying, don't take it. You're going to embarrass yourself. Just tell your principal that you're sick, so you don't need to do it. Well, on the other hand, the angel one told me, you need to take it. This is a great opportunity. Not many teachers will get this chance. You can change your nightmare into a motivation. Don't worry, you still have time. After thinking about it too much, I finally decided that I will say yes. But how? And who's going to help me? Then I started to find out a place where I can learn about public speaking. But I couldn't find a best place. And I read a book about public speaking and I found out it says you can join Toastmasters if you want to improve your public speaking skill. I was very curious, what is that? So I searched in internet and find out about it. I watched how they do the meeting. It was great, interesting. Even curious when one of my friends posts on a social media about the process of Toastmaster meeting. It seemed so fun. Then I decided to join Toastmaster. I even surprised when the first time I entered Toastmaster Club, I met many incredible people. They're really warm and welcome me so nicely. I enjoy how the people made the meeting really nice, and everything seems so safe. And from that time, I decided that I will join this Toastmaster Club. And tonight, it's my 2.5 years becoming part of Toastmaster. I know it's a long journey, and I just finished my first path in Toastmaster. It's quite long, and I'm sure everyone has their own time, and this is my time because I really enjoy every moment in Toastmaster. And from this journey, I learned several things. These are just most important things that I can spot. The first one, I learned how to overcome my fear. So my biggest fear was the public speaking. Public speaking is my nightmare. And I believe that if you want to get rid of your fear, it's just by facing it. Here in Toastmaster, I got a chance to face my fear. It has a chance to deliver our speech consistently, and I just do it. I don't really care if I make mistake or not. And gradually, I felt that I can make my fear fade away, and I gain my confidence. Secondly, I feel in Toastmaster we can learn our managing our time. So in life, I'm sure that everyone has our own priority. If we cannot manage our priority well, we're going to waste our time. Here in Toastmaster, we have a chance to improve our time management. When we speak, even though you are speaking as a prepared speaker or impromptu or evaluator, you are given a time to speak. And here I learned that when you are speaking, public speaking, you're not only sending or sharing your message, but you also learn how to deliver that message in the proper amount of time so that your message will be impactful. And whenever you take a role in every meeting, you are also limited by a certain of time. So here you learn, you practice how to share something important, not sharing something unnecessary. So I feel like this is such a comprehensive way to practice our time management. Thirdly, I learned to improve my communication skill. I actually an introvert person who really enjoy myself to be alone, love to stay at home and try as best as I could to avoid the crowd. That's made me really terrible in communication skill. Here in Toastmaster, I learn a lot. I observe how people interacting and I try to practice and I start to do a conversation and I begin to feel confident and continue doing it and get engaged in that conversation. I feel in Toastmaster, there is an acceptance. So my story being listened, I feel like my story is really worth to be heard. That's what I love. And then the last one, this is very important that I really wanted. I learned how to improve the leadership skill. I really want to improve my leadership skill, at least for myself, because I'm a teacher as well. I need to improve my leadership skill for myself and also for my class, for my students. Here, we got so many chances to improve our leadership skill, like by leading the meeting, by leading the evaluation session, or becoming part of the EXO, or if you want to join even further, you can be the area director and so forth. But so far, I'm so lucky. I have the experience for this sum of field, becoming the Toastmaster of the meeting, general evaluator, and also becoming one of the EXO. It was so great. We have a chance to improve our leadership quality, like becoming responsible, becoming a good role model, motivator, a good listener, really great. And I learned to be more assertive, in which I used to say yes for every single thing, where at the end I feel overwhelmed. But then here, I can clearly respect myself. I can decide my boundaries. Where can I say yes, where no, and share my opinion confidently. So I truly enjoy every moment in Toastmasters. I love when I was being frozen. I enjoy when I was overtime. And I love myself when I overconfident, overexcited. I love all that journey. I still remember the time when I joined my first competition. I feel so much proud of it. I got so many support. Actually, at the beginning, I didn't plan to join this competition. And surprisingly, I was overtime. People said that because I enjoy too much on the stage, and luckily that I got become one of the best speaker at that time. And in the last competition, I also never imagined myself to be one of the winner in evaluation contest, because I never imagined that I will join this contest for evaluation. I mean, so surprisingly, so I can see that there is an improvement on myself before and now. And outside Toastmaster, I also feel that I can accept myself. I can trust myself even more than before. And I feel much more confident every time I lead small group as well as a big group. And now I got a trust from my management that I will lead the secondary level. I'm so happy because of Toastmaster. So here I would like to say thank you to DTM, Miranda, and Natalie for your smiles. From the first time I joined, I entered the meeting in Toastmaster. I thank for your positivity. And I still remember when Natalie gave me her winning ribbon, that even made me to, okay, I have to join it. And I would like to say thank you to my mentor. Unfortunately, he's not here, Master Prana. He's always support me. I always disturb him, but he's always say yes and help me a lot. And I would like to say thank you to all Toastmaster members, as well as the guests, for always listening, supporting, as well as giving feedback, so we can grow together. And at the end, I actually want to say thank you to Toastmaster Andre. He was the one who introduced me to Toastmaster, and he was the one actually who helped me with the graduation speech. So back again with the graduation speech. So when on the D-Day, on the time when I have to deliver my speech, I was so nervous. My heartbeat pounded a lot. When my name being called, I stood up and then walk on the stage, and I hold the mic and I say very confidently all the things that I prepare. I can see all the eyes stare at me so brightly, and they are clapping hand, and I was so happy. At the end, I feel so much release. And when I saw my phone, I got so many, appreciation. I was so proud of myself. I got appreciation from my school management, from the other principals, from my friends, from the graduates. So I feel, oh my God, I can do it. So I'm sure if I can do it, you also can do it as well. So at the end, if you are just started joining this Toastmaster club, I can say that you already make the right decision. However, by only becoming part of the Toastmaster member is not enough. You need to be consistent. You need to be active. Join the meeting as many as you can. Take the role and never afraid to share, deliver your speech. Learn from many sources, from the website, from all the Toastmaster members, because here we don't have special teacher. We learn from one another. And always listen to your mentee and mentor. Always take a chance to improve your leadership skill. At the end, it's because finally you, the one who can change your nightmare into a motivation by saying yes and try as best as you can and face your nightmare. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ayu. Let's give an enthusiastic round of applause for an enthusiastic speaker and an enthusiastic speech. Very well, you outspoken. That wasn't good grammar, but I wanted to use the word. Ayu sent this one to me. When I was in preschool, sometimes I lied to my parents. Every morning I wore my school uniform to go to school, but actually I didn't go to school. Wow, who thinks it's true? Who believes it? Who thinks she's lying through her teeth? Rita?
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. I don't like school. But now I become a teacher.
Where did you go?
I just went somewhere and play with my friends. And when my parents picked me up at school, they were surprised. She's not going to school because our school is just closed.
Okay, thank you so much. Three great
Yes.
speakers. This ends our prepared to speak section right on time. We have 55 after the hour, which is perfect. Our next section is the table topics, where we will hear 3 impromptu speeches. Our table topic master is Amelia. I'd like to invite Amelia to the stage.
Hi.
We have, welcome. I'm going to read what Amelia sent me. We decide if it's true or false. I am afraid of poultry animals, ducks, chickens, goose, because my brother scared me with a feather of birds when I was a child. Thumbs up if you believe this is true. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. Is this only live animals or all?
Yeah,
like
live
on your
animal,
plate?
but I like it.
If it's on
I
your
eat
plate,
the
you're not
chicken.
scared of it. Okay, so take it away with our table topic session. Thank you.
Wait. Hello, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now let's continue to table topic session. I think we have a couple of guests in here. Table topic is the place where you learn impromptu speech, and you have 1 until 2 minutes to answer my topic or my question. So let's just start it. Who wants to be the first one? Oh, Bu Emi. Bu Emi wants?
It has not been elected before. Amelia, you are open with the volunteer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will try.
Okay. Can you see my background? Yeah.
I saw your hand.
Some people say that simply avoiding the truth isn't really a lie. What do you think? Some people say that simply avoiding the truth isn't really a lie. What do you think?
Some people say that simply avoiding the truth isn't really
a lie. For example, you ask something, but you said you don't know, but you know, and you lie. But you say you don't know, you just like avoiding to answer it, something like that.
All right. I want to be honest to you all, my friends. Sometimes I love to be lie to avoid make people unhappy. Even deep in my heart, I regret it. I have a reason why I do that. Because I'm scared to be bad, to be not good looking in others people. Finally, I regret it and I choose to be outspoken with anyone that I met. I know, to be honest, truth is not always welcoming to all people, but this is good for you to knowing yourself and to know people who are really real for you to be your friend or not. So my suggestion is just to be truth and speak anything you want to speak as long as it's word, true and real. Even in the end of the day, you have a limited friend. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Bu Emi. So no avoiding the truth because it seems like lie. Next, I think I will call our DTM Benny Chia.
Hello.
Yep. Okay, because I want to fast. I want to go fast. I will not change my background. I just type it on the chat, okay?
Sure.
Yep. If you have children, how do you teach them to be honest? If you have children, how you teach them to be honest?
Thank you. The question shouldn't be if, because I do have children. So because I have children, I've always wanted to always teach them to be honest. And honestly, I don't know how. The only thing I can think of right now is to look for something that can illustrate what it means to help my children to learn to be honest. And that is a comb. So if I were to always bring a comb around me, I would tell them, to be honest, you need to have something like a comb, because whenever you hold a comb, it is the first letter, C, it is always close to you, close to your hair, close to your mind. So honesty means it's got to be something that's close to you. O, to be honest, means that you have got to have an open eyes. You've got to open your eyes around to look at the situation so that you can use the comb and be close to you. Close to you, open your eyes. Honesty must always have the next letter M, a message. How can you be honest without leaving a message? So the next time someone asks me, how do you teach your children to be honest? COMB, close to you, open the eyes, have the message, and most importantly, believe that the comb can help you be honest. How this works, I don't know, but it's worth a try because every one of us always carries a comb. So the next time you look at a comb, remember, I said that with the comb, close to you, open your eyes, have a message, and believe that comb will be an honest thing for you. With that, back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Benny. I always wonder if you already prepared the comb before or you just take it accidentally.
No, it's on my daughter's table.
All right, all right. Next, we will have Samuel.
Hey,
Are
hi.
you ready?
No,
Ready? Okay.
no.
Yeah, so this is the question. You arrange to spend the afternoon at the mall with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Then your friend calls you and he said that you will have planning, you and other friend will plan to watch the game. And this is your favorite sport. So what will you do? Give your honest and outspoken answer.
Let me get the question correctly, Amelia. I am with my girlfriend. Okay, anyway, it's my wife. I'm married. So then my friend called me and asked me whether I need to watch the game, right?
Yeah, but you already have a plan with your wife
Yeah,
in time. So which one do you choose?
and it's my favorite game. Thank you. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I can't pick up like Benny when he just pick up a comb or something and speak from there. I have to speak from my mind. Now, those are issues of dilemma. When you have a choice of both choice, where both are of equal or important, your girlfriend or your wife, or your favorite sport and your friend. Most of us will have many, many friends before we get married. And then once we found that girl or that person to decide to spend our life or our time together, we desert all our friends. And then we spend our time with our wife. And suddenly we are very lonely, only with only one person and deserting the rest of the friends. So this is a question of in a dilemma. Which is more important than the other person? I have this solved by making a decision very early before I have to make a decision there and then. Now, what I do is that from the Monday to Friday, I probably be in business and with friends that will be maybe working on my business. I will spend my time with them. And but if it's a Saturday and Sunday, if I'm with my girlfriend or my wife, I probably would actually choose to spend the time with her and forget about that. So it's an issue of priorities here. But then and then, we as humans sometimes we spend too much time at home, decided that it is time to maybe spend time with your friends and eat your favorite spot that is up down there and you cannot miss it, and maybe ask for a permission instead of telling a lie. Say, hey, I really need to go with my friends and will you let me go? So it's a question of not wanting to do something but asking for permission. Thank you. I saw the red light and all the way to you. Thank you. Back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate your honest answer and how you're going to be honest also to your wife. Okay, next we will have Kenneth. Kenneth, are you there?
I am there.
Yep. Okay, next you need to choose bitter truth or sweet lie. Bitter truth or sweet lie.
Bitter truth or sweet lie? Wow. All these other questions had such nice scenarios to think about, and there's just 5 words for me to work with there. Bitter truth. I'll go with bitter truth. When I started working actually in Melbourne, my first job was in a kind of a shipping company. And when I started to get the job, the thing that they asked me, he said, like, sometimes we need to lie to customers and sometimes all these kind of things go wrong. Can you do that? And I said, sure, do anything to get a job. And when I started, I found that, I thought if I do the right thing, if I kind of do my job well, then I won't need to lie. The guy across the way from me, across the desk, he would lie all day long. He was such a great liar. But he said, he goes, look, I know what you're thinking. He goes, I'm the most honest man I know. But when I come to work, I never tell the truth. But it got to the point where I did want to be honest. And I found initially when we made up a story and when we kind of told a lie to the customer, like, maybe the truck broke down or something like that, they didn't really believe in us and they didn't really trust us. And I started to develop the policy, look, if it was our fault, as long as it didn't cost too much money, I would level with them. And actually that was a better policy. It was a bitter truth, and there were sometimes issues related to that. But in terms of the question, I found that the bitter truth is always better than the sweet lie in work and in life. Back to Tabletop Master.
Thank you so much, Kenneth. I really appreciate how you share your own experience. Me too, I also not really good at lying. That is why I cannot work at marketing job. Okay, I think.
Can I take the next? Can I take the next?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, we have, our time is up. Were you trying to take another one? Because we're right at 6. We're right at 10 after the hour.
I want to ask Melita, how about you?
Because we have an awesome guest, so I think I can cut off a bit of my GE report, so we can have maybe 1 or 2 more speakers. How about that, Eric?
Okay. I have a plane to catch, so I literally have to leave exactly on the hour.
Oh,
So,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, take it away. Take it away. Thanks
All
for
right.
giving your time.
Okay, so next, I guess Mr. Kumar want to try, right? Hello,
Can you
Mr.
hear me?
Kumar? Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, carry on.
Are you ready? Hello, Mr. Kumar. All right, maybe we will go to the next speaker first. How about Sani Asif? Sani? Sani, are you there? Sani?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, do you want to try?
This is my first time here. I kind of take a pass on this one.
Also, you will pass. Okay.
Sorry, thanks.
All right. Now, Kumar, are you ready? All right. I will give you the question.
What about Haya? Haya.
Haya? Oh, well, maybe after Kumar, right? Okay. Okay, Toastmaster Kumar, have you told a white lie? If yes, what was the situation? And if no, why? Have you told a white lie? If yes, what was the situation? And if no, why?
Thank you, Table Topping Master. Talking about lies, I cannot remember what lies and what truth I have spoken to, because I'm daily, for protection of my own, I always say anything to save myself. So I cannot exactly remember any particular incident of a white lie. Normally, I wouldn't want to lie unnecessarily. I believe in tell the truth and shame the devil. That is a policy that I follow. But somehow, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Somehow, it has some time you have to tell a lie to just get away from it, especially when it comes to children. They ask questions where you cannot answer them the truth, so you have to tell a white lie and get away somehow. So telling the truth is always the best, but sometimes it can also get you into trouble. I believe, I can't exactly remember how many lies I've told or what lies, because whether lies are truth, I also don't know. So back to you, Toastmaster meeting.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Kumar. And now what about Haya? Haya, are you there? Haya? Hello, Haya?
Haya, please.
All right, if not, I think I will give my last question to Benedict. Are you ready, Benedict?
Yep. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Well, if you have to starting a friendship with someone you didn't trust, what will it be like? If you have to starting a friendship with someone you didn't trust, what would that be like?
Thank you. Am I audible? This is quite difficult questions. If I start a friendship with someone I doesn't like, what will I be like? If the person happens to be difficult to deal with people. For example, he or she is less sociable. He or she is cool towards you. I wouldn't mind to make friend with him or her. For as long as the person don't cause harm to you or to you. For example, the threat such as dishonesty, bad-tempered, and like to spread bad news about people is the person that we should actually avoid the most, not the person that is hard to that is not easy to make friends. This is because these people has their own stories, has their own way of life. We never know their background. They can happen to be from a very broken family or from a very complicated family. But so long as the person does not bring any harm to us, does not bring any tragedy to us, we can still make friends with the person, even though the person we find it very difficult to deal with. For example, very insociable person, fully introverted and not extrovert. And if with this, I think that it depends on the person, because there's no wrong or correct answer in this. It's how we appreciate the person more. The only person that I think we need to avoid is like I explained just now, the backstabber, I think, is the most dangerous person on earth. So always avoid this person and not the person that is gossip and not the person that is unfriendly. So always put ourselves in their shoes before we talk back about other person. So unfriendliness doesn't mean the person is bad to you.
Thank you so much. So don't be friends with backstabber. Please give a round of applause to all of table topic speakers today. And I would like to call Anda, who is eligible to be voted for table topic.
All eligible.
Okay, thank you. Now I will give it to Eric.
Thank you to all of our table topic speakers. And great job on keeping up with the theme. I appreciate that. It's now time for our intermission, but we're going to first take a group shot, a group photograph. So who will be doing that?
Me, Eric.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, we have a picture. So the first picture is the normal pose as usual, and the second pose is the lie pose. So when you make a lie, your pose what should be like. Okay, I will count for the first one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now prepare for your lie pose. So when you lie, so what you do? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Tom.
And now we have a 3-minute break. Timer, please give us 3 minutes. See you in 3.
Three minutes.